Make this year different by seeing it all as one, with one purpose. So that's one experience I had today that I said is in these 2 paragraphs. The other one you guys might know about because I was so excited. I made a post. I had to jump up and run in here and tell you about it. But I was folding towels, doing laundry. Typically not the most exciting, work in the world. Not the worst either, but not the most exciting. And one thing I've been practicing lately when I can is I've literally been practicing letting Holy Spirit talk to me all the time. Just like he was a physical friend following me around, one of those talkative ones that won't shut up. I've been asking Holy Spirit to be the talkative friend that won't shut up. Because when I'm listening to Holy Spirit, I'm not listening to my thinking mind. That's really why. The stillness thing right now, I'm sure it will change, but the stillness thing, I seem to only be able to be still for a little while, and then my thinking mind comes back. But I can literally listen to Holy Spirit for hours, and my thinking mind does not come back. I just listen. Just like I said, it's just like having a chatty Cathy, a real, one of those friends that just won't shut up. So I invite Holy Spirit to do that. And when I invite Holy Spirit to do that, Holy Spirit just speaks right up for me. So I was sitting there folding towels and listening to Holy Spirit, and Holy Spirit started talking to me about the towels. Holy Spirit reminded me of an experience I had in China a few years ago when the towel rack came alive for me. When as I hung my towel on the towel rack literally came alive for me, and the towel rack began loving me and having gratitude, and it was just very, 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 very alive. And then I went into the motel room, the main motel room, and turned on Chinese MTV and started dancing on the floor, and the floor did the same thing. It became very, very alive, and I felt a lot of love and a lot of gratitude coming from the floor. So that's when I understood that everything is life. There is no such thing as an inanimate object. That's just something we imagine. Everything is life, or you may have heard it said before, everything is light. So today when I was folding towels, Holy Spirit reminded me of that experience and reminded me that I wasn't just folding towels. Really reminded me that I wasn't just folding towels, that it looks like I'm just sitting there folding towels, but in reality, I'm God interacting with God. And then reminded me, I started folding the towels a little differently. You pay a little more attention, when you realize you're God interacting with God instead of a woman folding towels. It's a little different. It becomes a different experience. So I started folding the towels a little differently, putting a little love into the folding of the towels. And then Holy Spirit reminded me, again, that this is an act of devotion now. And he called it the service principle. He said the service principle is that everything is an act of devotion. Every task we perform is God interacting with God, love interacting with love. That's really all that's going on. And when we remember that service principle, everything we do is an act of devotion. And I just felt my heart explode. Explode with joy. I was so excited I had to run away from my God towels for a moment. And come in here and make a post and share it with you guys. But look, here it is again. Look at the second paragraph in this message. Make this year different by making it all the same is a request that you make the final choice, which reveals the glory and complete freedom of choicelessness, of knowing God in all that is and in all that seems to be, until all that seems to be vanishes as all that never was, which means until truly God is all that we see. So yeah, very current stuff.